Hey, what up, gamers? I am back with another video reviewing Resident Evil 4, the original. Now, you probably wonder where my Outbreak review is. I cancelled that because it's too fucking hard to review that shit. Might be unique, but story-wise, it's tricky. The story barely has any weight. As far as I know, so it's really hard. So, yeah, when Resident Evil 4 was in development, one of his ideas was it was more of a gothic, take more of a gothic European centre before, Shinji Mikami, the actual creator of the Resident Evil series, did. So I thought that it was getting too far what Resident Evil is. But Hideki Kamiya, want to end up turning it into its own franchise, Devil May Cry. Of course, he only worked on the first game. Capcom did not bring him back for the second game for some reason, which is an odd reason. He's the man behind Devil May Cry. I don't know why Capcom decided that. Must be a reason. I don't know. Listen, Hideki Kamiya, Shinji Mikami, and another man went on leave and formed Platinum Games. And created the Bayonetta series. Popular. I covered both Devil May Cry and Bayonetta on the channel before. So be sure to check those out if you want to. I plan to redo the Tomb Raider reviews. The remake trilogy. Or reboot trilogy technically, but you get my point. I'll be covering those alongside the other Tomb Raider games. A lot more games too. So hope you're excited for the future. Anyway. So, yeah, let's get into the story. The game opens up with a monologue by Leon Kennedy, who is back as the protagonist, who has not been seen since the Resident Evil 2 back in 1998. He did get a mention in Resident Evil Code Veronica by both Claire and Chris. And Leon won't return after this until Resident Evil 6, where we have our first on-screen interaction between Chris Redfield, between him and Chris. So, yeah, Resident Evil 6 is not that good to cover. Before I get to Resident Evil 6, I got Resident Evil 5 and Revelations to review. Then Resident Evil 6, then actual RE6, or Chemix 6, then Revelations 2, then RE, then Bishop review. What the fuck was that? Oh, a sec. It's about just checking something. Weird. Anyway, the game was on Unlocked by Leon. About the records, it is in 1998. But we get no information on what happened to Umbrella after that. This operations was suspended for now. I mentioned the stakes were, the stock prices went down. Maybe it seems Umbrella's finished. I'm not sure though. 6 years have passed since then. Leon, now working for the president, has received training and set on a mission to find the president's daughter. Leon's traveling with 2 cops to the European country that she was tracked to. Because these are coming from because they're cowards, so Leon goes to the bridge alone. And we learn the name of the person of President's daughter, Ashley Graham. For some reason, did not appear in Resident Evil 6 in Leon's campaign. Yeah, it's odd. It's an odd thing when you think about it. Because it wrote the president. Could they change precedent since then? No. Well, don't worry about that one. Actually, deal the campaign. Anyway, Leona is about a villager and asks him about Ashley. Oh, see, now she doesn't understand. So after turning around, he is attacked by the man, forced to kill him. And more zombies start invading. Then more of these people start invading. It was Leon to find a way out, managed to escape. So a little bit later, he hasn't come across a burnt steak. Turns out to be one of the officers being burnt alive. It's the whole of those things. Well, they go on him on stage after hearing the church bell, after hearing a bell. Ding! Ding! But, Leon has a bit of Dante's personality here. Bit of a wisecracker. Yeah. Leon investigates the village and to find a man tied up. He's attacked by what the man calls the Big Cheese, the head of the village. He's too strong for me. The young man will get knocked out. Leon wakes up suddenly to tie to the man. Man his name was Louise. He used to be a cop around here, but quit due to not getting any recognition he deserves. So, yeah, Leon feels he used to be a cop too and quit on day one due to the Raccoon City incident. Anyway, he says to know what Ashley is. He says he overheard some of the villagers say that she's trapped in the church. So after being attacked by one of them, Louise escapes. Leon ends up having to warn to Hannigan, who's basically the Oracle type of guy. Look, as he's asked to head to the church. Alright. He also just wrong one. Balance the way to get in the church. That's where he meets Ashley for the first time. I was doing the process of looking for her. He had a boss fight against a giant, in fact, giant. Yes, a giant, don't ask. It's held by a wolf. We assumed it was a dog for some reason. I don't know. Wolf makes more sense because the villagers are infected. They're gone crazy. He ends up passing out too. Even running to that village chief who could have killed him. But he mentions that they share the same blood. Warns him. If they find him this defective, they'll kill him. Leon feels like that. Anyway, Leon actually heads to the church now. When he meets Ashley. He looks like a teenager. Anyway, two try to escape the church, but they run into someone who's controlling the scenes. Or be one of the people responsible for this. He infected all the villagers and now they're under his control. And reveals that Ashley has been affected, so he planned to use it. He was fed up with the policing of the US, so planned to send his president's infected daughter to him, causing a whole riot. Basically, he planned to control the president. It reveals to Leon he's also infected. So, yeah, they affect my villagers too much to get out and escape me. All sons of bitches. You look at the house where Louise is. Leon and Louise end up facing up against the zombies. So, I don't go and post there's a chopper on the way. So, yeah. Louise heads off on his own somewhere, saying he forgot something. So, they don't actually head out. Annika and Leo reports that it's been shot down, so they send out another chopper. So we'll see where they go from there. Alright. Leo and Ashley escape out of there. And off to location. End up in a castle. They look at a castle and they run into Louise. Who Leon's pronouncing as Louis for some reason. He said his name was Louise. He has an accent and stuff. He actually managed to buy someone that help and get rid of those eggs. Suppress the eggs. But he realizes he ended up dropping it on the way here. He goes back to look for it alone. The other question is why he's doing this. He says because he wants to make him feel so, making himself feel bad. Now, Louise in the original version of Resident Evil 4, not fair enough. He's just not that good as a character. So I can't wait to see his story in Resident Evil 4 remake. Leon actually ended up encountering another bad guy, Salazar, who was working under that bad guy, the big bad. He wants Ashley. Ashley ends up getting captured a few minutes later. They also go search for her. And his communication's been hijacked by Salazar somehow. That's legit bastard. After searching, Louise ends up showing up. Managed to find it, but he ends up getting killed by Salazar, by the big bad. Yeah. He just gets killed like that. Now, he hasn't had that many scenes in the game. From this introduction, from the two scenes he had Leon early on after he first appeared, a scene he has. Louise reveals when he died, Louise reveals that he was actually someone who worked on a formula and stuff. Which is why he's having his hammer for being stolen. That's important. He gives Leon some drugs to suppress the eggs. But anyway, they can kill themselves. They need that to be specifically they can't kill themselves. And that's why he dies. There's another damage show. I just forgot something. Early on, Leon ended up encountering a familiar face on such of an Ashley. A familiar black-haired woman. Ada 1. Now, during the final battle in Resident Evil 2 original, he suspected that Ada's the one who gave him the gun. I guess know what Claire's introduction of the character is in Claire B. So she appears in the B story, has more of a connection to Leon, so it makes sense Leon B is canon. We might have set a big bit of canon with that one, and Leon, so yeah. He reveals that she's been working with Wesker. Most that I already know Wesker, he's never met the guy. You can see Chris and Claire told him after they got back from the Code Veronica, island in Code Veronica. The events must have really affected Claire. Because Claire will not appear again until Revelations. Yeah, Claire, back in the day, before the remakes, Claire's had a few appearances in the games. Like, outside of Resident Evil 2, she has appeared in Code Veronica and Revelations 2. That's it. She's not in RE6, 7, or 8. 7 is actually quite a unique one. But yeah. Neither Joel Leon's in RE8 either. So hopefully we'll be able to see him again soon. Hopefully we'll be able to see them again soon. I don't know. Also, there's an extra DLC to the story called Separate Ways, which I'll be covering in a separate video since it's a DLC. So, I just hope this cutscene video does not contain it, because, yeah. Right. It makes her escape. So yeah, sometime later, Leon officially rescues Ashley. Salazar's a creepy little bastard. They're trying to find a way out and take that son of a bitch down. Let's see how they do it. Alright, sorry about the long pause. That was it. As soon as Ashley tries to get to this damn place, Ashley gets captured. Again! This game was a problem with Ashley, I guess. It's kind of annoying. So Leon tries to rescue her. Ashley confronting Salazar, who reveals that Ashley's been taken to another island. And so Leon has a boss fight with Salazar and kills him. So then, Leon has to another island. Meanwhile, Tiger Sadler sends off a military-like man to face up against to kill Leon. Leon eventually rescues Ashley. So, then eventually runs to Sadler, who controls Ashley, captured her again. This is very repetitive. How many times is Ashley going to get captured just for the sake of the story? It is a... So yeah. Mission to get rescue. When the ritual happens, when you come in contact with the military man, Leon knows way too well. He's Krauser. Not Leon worked for the president, but who was supposed to die in the crash 2 years ago. It was a cover story. He's been working with Wesker the whole time. Son of a bitch has a stranglehold on the series. He just won't stay dead. Since we finally defeat him though soon enough. He's a great overarching antagonist in the series. Seen, not heard. As in we don't know much, but Wesker's got something planned. Seems Krauser wants to revive Umbrella. What's Wesker's true motive? That son of a bitch. So yeah. Helping Ada. Krauser escapes and Leon and Ada makes her leave. So yeah, Leon has to find Ashley. Coming across Krauser a little bit later. I have one last battle with him. Ends with Leon winning. Now I also have to take down Sadler and rescue Ashley. Hey, the helicopter finally shows up a little bit later. Up in Leon as he goes out to rescue Ashley and defeat Sadler. Let's see how that goes. Alright, it's time to finish this up. Then I'll add the sequel. So let's finish this up. So after taking out all the zombies, the planet ends up getting killed by Sadler, pissing Leon off. Now it's game time. Leon ends up running to Ada. They both split up. Leon ends up buying Ashley. Also running to Sattler. There's how Leon wanted to get Ashley and get out there. Sattler's too powerful. Again, Leon says something's not right. There's actually the weight there. By Sattler, who was captured Ada. Sattler transforms final form. Between Ada, Leon faces off against Sattler. In the end, makes the rocket launcher. Defeats him and got the sample. Of course, Ada snatches it and makes her quick escape. Story of his life. Ada has not been seen for 6 years since the Raccoon City incident back in 1998. So, yeah. And Leon grabs Ashley and the two find Fishy get the hell out of there. And Fishy left off the island and headed home, ending the main story of Resident Evil 4 from 2005. I think it was 2005. So yeah, Resident Evil 4, they're fine genre with a third-person shoot. It uses a third-person camera. Like I mentioned in Dead Aim. It was the first use of over-the-shoulder camera. You know, it's a common thing when it comes to this. When it comes to it, Resident Evil, characters always hold their guns like this. The handguns. Always hold them like this. Anyway, you know what's about the story? Leon has a new voice actor compared to the original Resident Evil 2. Interesting. I think they'll go for more older work, but Claire's voice actor stuck around for all the characters' appearances. And also, she have a voice of characters in Resident Evil Revelations too. It was the last good Resident Evil game, but it was a spin-off. We have not received a Revelations 3 since then. I think a Revelations 3 could work, focus on side stories, focus on past characters. I'm all for them focus on new characters in the series. You know, make the Resident Evil 9 closure for some of the characters. I think you should make Resident Evil 9 a closure story. Hey, Resident Evil 9 and 10 could be closures for all the characters. Chris, Jill, Leon, and Claire. Their stories could officially be over. You know, give them satisfying endings. I think that'd be cool, giving them satisfying endings. Resident Evil 11 onwards can focus on new protagonists. We could also touch back into the main characters in spin-offs, like giving you the idea of Revelations. Make it... It's a unique idea too, episodic horror. I'm saying that could work, new protagonists every game, and also to get to know these characters. Survive for all kinds of hell. Like, you can even visit Raccoon City. You know, have it tied to that. I don't know, just because of an idea. Anyway, this is not the last time I'm reviewing the original Resident Evil 4. We got one more story to review in the continuity. Now it's the Separate Ways DLC, focused on AO1. AO's perspective of the story. So, yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Then after that, we got Resident Evil 5, then Revelations 1, and then RE6 there's 4 campaigns, and then Revelations 2. Now, I don't know if we separate reviewing the entire game as it is, but it was released as episodic horror. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please smash the button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel, notification bell. Visit because of the video, and I'll see you guys next time for Resident Evil Separate Ways. Which, you know, I'll be doing the same with the remake. Shin Megami Games out.